Look, I ain't nothing like getting up in the morning, going to work, knowing you got favor from the Lord. Look, I had one of them bitter, mean, unruly guys jump in my comment. He said, this what he said now. He said, imagine relying on some fairy in the sky who determines your future when you can get up and go and change your future. See, a guy like this is miserable. He's sad, and I bet he's overweight, working a job that he cannot stand. You see, 95% of the people have favor from God. They just don't realize it, and they don't tap into it. Look, favor don't... Is my truck cut off? Favor don't... What the crap? Man, boy, thank God I got that other truck out. Favor don't have nothing to do with money, man. Now, the Lord will make sure you see, I should have took my other truck. My other truck is the long bed truck, and it's pole saw with a laid right on the bed. Y'all see how that is sticking out? Can y'all see that? Y'all probably can't see that. But anyway, look. Favor don't have nothing to do with money. Favor, look, I say I'm a blessed man. I'm poor. I ain't got no doggone money. I'll tell you that right now. Boy, y'all look at that bank account. I'll be like, man, where the money at? I ain't got no kind of money. This truck I'm driving 200,000 miles on it. Listen, favor is getting up in the morning, being grateful. Favor is getting up in the morning, knowing where you stand in life, that you don't deserve none of it, but God blessed you with it. That's favor. See, this bitter guy would look at this bitter guy, he may be going through a valley in life. See, in life, you're going to have mountaintops and valleys. Now, you in order to get to the mountaintop, you have to go through the valley. You have what they call dips in life. See, when you on top of that mountain, well, man, I want to get to the next highlight of my life. I want to get to the next mountain. Well, in order to get to that next mountain, you just don't cross right over. You got to go down to the valley. And look, the higher you want to go, the deeper you got to go down there in them trenches in that valley. And then you're going to come on back up. This guy got stuck down at the bottom. And he stopped believing whatever it is he decided to believe in. I don't care. It's his business. You see, you got to look at every aspect of your life as a blessing. Because when you're chasing the Creator and He's opening doors for you, how could you go wrong? You cannot fail. How could you fail? And I only use my situation as the example because right now you are watching the highlight of my life called Gibson's Lawn Service. And I talk about everything on this channel, not just cutting grass. I give you life lessons, marriage lessons, and you're going to get some comedy along the way. I woke up this morning, I said, man, my bills paid. As of today, my bills paid, my wife healthy, my kids healthy, food in the fridge, and I just got a call to go do 2 jobs. Man, that's a blessing, bro. You have to look at that as a blessing. Man, my motor went out of my truck, man. That means I'm probably about to get another truck. That's how you got to look at life. Now, look, I want a smooth life. I don't want to go through no valleys. I want to stay at the mountaintop. But you got to go through the valley, man. You got to go through the valley. Your truck got to break down so you can go ahead and get that other truck and stop being cheap. I remember when it was time for me to buy a commercial grade mower, man. I might just stick with the small ones, they cheaper, man. Just get the mower and grow. And I remember as soon as I bought that commercial grade mower, I had picked up 2 acre properties. An acre and an acre, 2 acre properties. And they wanted to cut thick. I said, man, that little residential mower wouldn't be able to handle this. You is not, look, I don't care what you say. If you got God on your side and you're really trying to live according to His will, you cannot lose. Well, man, everybody don't believe in God. That's what you believe. Like I told another guy, I said, man, why is it you so bothered about what I believe? You said you don't believe in God. Well, that's fine, man. You don't believe in Him. I do. That's your business, not mine. So we're going to use my life as the example. Now, look. Y'all remember when I went full-time back in March, right? Full-time back in March. I was like, man, I don't know what I'm doing to win. I'm scared. Look, I ain't saying this to nobody. When September hit, I realized, I said, man, I ain't gonna have enough money to carry me through to March. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I went to looking at my books. I said, well, man, I made X amount of dollars last October. So if I make that this October, I'll be straight. We hit a drought. Look, October, I didn't make a fraction of what I made last year. We hit the drought. So I was like, man, what am I gonna do? I remember, I said, man, you got to craft, man, you got to skill. I said, man, but everybody just want day shift. Ain't nobody calling me for a job. Looking back, what was I stressing about? Look, this job I've been on, I've been out there 6 weeks. Done bought another truck. Everything is smooth. How could you lose? God have made sure I have everything I needed. How can you lose? You can't lose. So why not keep pushing the envelope? Well, let me invest in this. How could you lose? And then you invest in that. How could you? Look, for instance, let me use small examples. I got an extendable pole saw in the back of this truck. If I ain't mistaken, this extendable pole saw was like $600. I bought this thing years ago. Look, when I first bought it, I didn't even use it probably the first year. The first year of me buying this pole saw, I didn't use it. It sat in my garage. I did not use it. So then as time went on, started to use it. Now I'm using it. I'm using it like crazy. I am using it like crazy. And that's with everything. Right now, I'm not using the other work truck. It's sitting there. But I got a backup, so now I can sleep at night. I might not get another truck. On the road to 2 years from now. That truck wasn't, all right, when I get a crew. No, that truck was, look, man, truck we driving 200,000 miles. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Let's go ahead and get another truck. We found a truck, got 120,000 miles. Let's roll with that. You get what you can afford and get out the way. Look, without a shadow of a doubt, if I would have went and bought that $57,000 brand new F-250 crew cab, without a shadow of a doubt, I really believe I would have been able to pay that $1,000 monthly payment every month for 5 years, however long it is. I do believe I would have been able to make that payment without a hiccup. Because how could you lose? You can't lose. You cannot lose. And look, when I bought that truck, I had a job lined up for November. All right. I remember I talked to the guy around the time I got that truck. I said, hey man, you want to do this to the private, blah, blah, blah. I gave him the price. He said, let's do it. That one job I did, it paid the truck payment for December, January, February, and March. 4 payments. Remember now, I paid all 4 of those payments in November. 4 truck payments in November was taken care of. How could you fail? So I'm saying to myself, man, this is insane. It's like everything, and I hate to say this. It's like everything you start touching and start turning to gold. And I'm not saying that in a braggadocious way, because again, let's go back. All this comes from God. Let's go back to that. If you wake up in the morning, you dead broke, you living under a bridge, and you got energy and strength, man, I can pull myself out of this. I can go get a job and do better. And you can do better. The problem is nobody want to sacrifice to actually do better.